Darkness can't drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate can't drive out hate. Only love can do that. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the wall staircase. Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it's a permanent attitude. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. We must accept vanity, disappointment, but never lose infinity hope. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at time of challenge and controversy. Never succumb to the temptation of bitterness. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and your verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul regenerated by love. Change doesn't roll in on the wheel of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor political nor popular, but he must take it because conscience tells him it's right. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into friend. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. We may have all come on different ships, but we are in the same port now. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. We have got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now, because I have been to the mountaintop. I have looked over and I have seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it's the presence of justice. Be a bush if you can't be a tree. If you can't be a highway, just be a trail. If you can't be a sun, be a star. For it isn't by sight that you win or fail. Be the best of whatever you are. The time is always right to do what is right. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. I believe that an armed truth and an unconditional love will have the final word in reality. This is why right, temporarily defeated, is stronger than evil triumphant. There can be no deep disappointment where there is not deep love. For when people get caught up with that which is right, and they are willing to sacrifice for it, there is no stopping point short of victory. A lie can't live. There is nothing more tragic than to find an individual bogged down in the length of life and devoid of breath. We aren't makers of history, we are made by history. There comes a time when people get tired of being pushed out of the glittering sunlight of life's July and left standing amid the piercing chill of an Alpine November. We must build decks of courage to hold back the flood of fear. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. Man must evolve for all human conflict a method which rejects revenge, aggression, and retaliation, the foundation of such a method of love. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. Rarely do we find men who willingly engage in hard, solid thinking. There is an almost universal quest for easy answers and half-baked solutions. Nothing pains some people more than having to think. I want to be the white man's brother, not his brother-in-law. We must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. There is some good in the worst of us and some evil in the best of us. When we discover this, we are less prone to hate our enemies. You can kill the dreamer, but you can't kill the dream. Power without love is reckless and abusive, and love without power is sentimental and anemic. Power at its best is love implementing the demands of justice, and justice at its best is power correcting everything that stands against love. A right delayed is a right denied. You know, a lot of people don't love themselves, and they go through life with deep and haunting emotional conflicts. So the legends of life means that you must love yourself, and you know what loving yourself also means? It means that you have got to accept yourself. We must learn to live together as brothers or bridge together as fools. Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. We shall match your capacity to inflict suffering by our capacity to endure suffering. We will meet your physical force with soul force. Do to us what you will, and we shall continue to love you. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consonants, but a molder of consonants. In some not too distant tomorrow, the radiant star of love and brotherhood will shine over our great nation with all their scintillating beauty. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, it must be demanded by the oppressed. The quality, not the longevity, of one's life is what's important. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold this truth to be self-evident that all men are created equal. The moral arc of the universe spans at the elbow of justice. Courage is an inner resolution to go forward despite obstacles. We must use time creatively in the knowledge that the time is always ripe to do right. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. We can't walk alone, and as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We can't turn back. If I can do great things, I can do small things in the great way. But I know somehow that only when it's dark enough can you see the stars. Those who are not looking for happiness are most likely to find it, because those who are searching forget that the surest way to be happy is to seek happiness for others. Mother dear, one day I'm going to turn this world upside down. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they would die for. The difference between a dreamer and a visionary is that a dreamer has his eyes closed and a visionary has his eyes open. Not everybody can be famous, but everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. It doesn't matter how long you live, but how well you do it.